Since it's Valentine's Day, I was thinking of different romantic stories I could talk about. I'm a sucker for romance. I don't regularly watch romantic comedies though. The ones I do usually have something else going on, kinda like a twist on the romantic comedy premise. Of course, it doesn't mean I don't like them, I've always had a soft spot for them, and the one that I love dearly is ToraDora. It really didn't take long to decide what this video was going to be about. ToraDora is my second favorite show of all time, and also my favorite romantic comedy of all time. Sometimes I lay in bed late at night listening to Lost My Pieces on repeat. I can't make this shit up. ToraDora is a 25 episode long show that manages to be funny and entertaining the whole time. This show is extremely rewatchable, which is one of my favorite things about it. It's not like Parasite where you have to experience the show in order to really get a feel for it. Yeah, this show has a running plot, but it's very simple, so anyone can get into it. Yes, this premise is very simple. They make it clear from the first episode that Ryuji and Taiga will end up together in the end. It's not a surprise to anybody that these two will eventually realize their love for each other, but that doesn't take away from the show at all. Yeah, the premise is simple, but that allows them to focus on other things instead, such as the characters, and what defines them as a person. The show doesn't just make it clear that the two main characters will end up together, it makes the viewer want them to end up together. Of course, that doesn't come easy. The show has to make us care for these two. The entire show is banking on the viewer liking the main characters, because if you don't, then you won't be interested in the story at all. The side characters get as much attention as the main characters, because they play massive roles in the plot. The reason Taiga and Ryuji even start talking is because Taiga has a massive crush on a guy named Kitamura. She accidentally puts a love letter in Ryuji's bag because they sit next to each other in class. It's all so fucking empty. She then goes to attack him as she realizes she can't trust him with her secret, only for him to reveal that he has a massive crush on Taiga's best friend Minori. They come up with several plans to get each other with the person they like, and all of them go poorly. The show is at heart a comedy, but the stories it tells are ballsy, and the choices it makes of the characters are very mature. The show manages to balance humor with heart in a way I've never seen done before. Most romantic comedies struggle when it comes to balancing comedy and drama, and tend to lean too heavily into either or. ToraDora does both so well that we can laugh with the characters and cry with them. We have moments that humanize each character so we feel for them when we need to. Almost every character serves a purpose. Obviously some are played for comedic relief, but most have their own arc. Kitamura is popular and well respected, but he feels alone. He's never been good at getting close to people despite how he betrays himself. He falls in love easily and that's what takes control of him. And then the girl he loves moves to America to study, and it breaks him. He starts rebelling against his family, against his school, and against his own personal image. He has a gift, he's extremely intelligent, he's fit to lead people, but he's willing to throw that all away if it means he could be with the girl he loves. She loves him back but won't allow herself to be with him because she knows what he's capable of, and knows he will one day do great things if only he could dedicate himself to it. In the end, he doesn't get to be with her, but he's able to dedicate himself to his work and bettering himself as a person. Minori is in a similar boat to him. From the start of the show, Ryuji is deeply in love with her, and most of the time she's a mystery of a character. She's overly cheerful, she doesn't like to be personal, she doesn't seem to know what she wants, or maybe she does but she thinks she can't have it. She's Taiga's best friend, she's not stupid, she knows full well how Taiga feels about Ryuji, even if he doesn't know himself. She also wants to be with Ryuji. He brings out the best part of her, but she won't allow herself to be with him because she wants Taiga to be happy, but Taiga wants her to be happy as well. It takes Taiga a while to realize she doesn't have feelings for Kitamura, but instead for Ryuji. Even though they do everything together, even though they're always side by side, she won't let herself accept her feelings for him because she wants Minori to be happy. Minori is so stubborn though that she completely shoots Ryuji down and goes after what she wants that will make her happy, her passion for baseball. She makes the extremely mature choice to choose her own happiness instead of letting anyone else decide it for her. The things that Ryuji and Taiga learn are just as important though. Both of them idolize Minori and Kitamura. They think that they're in love with them, but they're really in love with the ideas of them. They place them up on top of these pedestals. They don't know how to talk to either of them because they believe they are in love, and it's what they want when it really isn't. Taiga comes from a broken home. She lives alone and never really felt loved by anybody. She never felt love for who she really is. The reason she likes Kitamura so much is because he was the first person to show her this affection. He was the first person to show her that he cared about who she really was. He liked the palm-top tiger for who she actually was. Ryuji's case is more of a crush blown out of proportion. He likes Minori because she's energetic, kind, and a caring person, but he doesn't really know her. He doesn't know the real her like he thinks he does. He tries to understand her, but he never really could. The only person who understands Minori and what she wants is herself. Neither Taiga or Ryuji understand what they really want, and what they already have.
Massive, so why am I sitting so close to you? I guess it's because I got used to being in that cramped apartment of yours.
Okay, look.
Ryuji, I've been thinking about that dream. Like maybe it wasn't so.
Yeah? What?
Oh, nothing. Night.
Oh, okay.
Taiga and Ryuji depend on each other but don't seem to realize that. They don't realize what they have together. Near the end of the show, Taiga does everything in her power to try to get Ryuji and Minori together. She claims she wants them to be happy, but she knows deep down that's not what she wants at all. When Ryuji and Taiga finally realize their feelings for each other, it's a very beautiful moment. They want to run away together and get eloped, but they know that would hurt everyone they care about. They decide they can wait, because as long as they have each other, they'll always be happy. They have become Tiger and Dragon.
Now what?